A new law firm has come to town, and we're looking for people that have been physically or emotionally injured by a vegan.
A vegan? Well, I haven't been physically or emotionally messed up by any vegans other than their food choices.
Tell me more. What did they do to you?
I don't know, I thought they eat like paper and like cardboard and stuff like that. Get some meat on your bones, man.
Paper and cardboard. Do you think they add like at least a little salt and pepper to it?
I don't think they do anything because that's not really vegan.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably not kosher for them.
Why would they want to eat these things and not eat animals?
I don't know, man. I love eating animals. I eat them all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I get it. So to protect you from these crazy radicals, our law firm, it's called Seymour and Loudermilk. So Loudermilk and Associates. We have a few billboards up in the area. We have a voicemail message.
Thank you for calling Loudermilk and Associates. If you've been physically injured by a vegan, press 1. If you've been emotionally injured by a vegan, press 2.
Yeah, I've definitely been emotionally injured. So am I entitled compensation?
You might be. Tell me, but you have to tell me what happened to you emotionally.
Basically, my feelings was hurt. Really bad. Really bad.
Yeah.
Crushed me, broke me into pieces.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm like,
Yeah, what did they tell you or say to you?
They just exist. Their existence is enough. We need to get rid of that, right?
Their existence emotionally traumatizes you.
It's just traumatic experience. Just having them around, you know.
Yeah.
They just shouldn't be around, you know. Go live in your own little vegan world. Eat your own little vegan foods.
I think this is $1 million case here.
I think we do. I think we should. We should press charges and try to get damages. You know?
Totally. Why would they even be vegan in the first place?
It doesn't make sense because it's meat, and more meat all out here, and you don't even want to get the meat. Where's the beef?
Not with the vegans.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the fucking beef?
I know. I mean,
can we get the fucking beef, please? Jesus fucking Christ.
Not with these guys around. I mean, just look how militant and radical they are. They're trying to stand up for monkeys.
It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, they are just so aggressive.
They're just out here doing whatever they want to do and don't give a shit about everybody else's feelings.
Right.
Inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Fucking considerate is what the fuck it is.
It is very tumultuous and turbulent and aggressive, violent behavior to stand up for animals.
Yeah, and I knew some of them words, and yeah, what she said.
I hope that those words were right.
No, I knew some of them words, and yeah, what she said. I
only knew some of them too. So that being said, what would stop you from standing up for animals?
Nothing. I got a dog at home, and you know, she don't get to do whatever she wants. Sometimes I put her in the cage, so. I feel like animals, I'm an animal, so I'm the top of the food chain, so somebody got to be at the bottom.
I was a bad kid. My parents sometimes put me in timeouts too. We had a little cage.
I mean, you be all right though, because you're not like a wild animal.
Yeah.
You're just crazy.
Yeah. So the only way to stay safe from these vegans, can you take a guess what you need to do to stay safe from their wrath?
I have no idea. So what would you suggest? That's what I would ask.
I've heard the only way to stay safe from them is to become them.
No. We're not going to do that today. All right? I got friends that don't want to eat meat. I'm trying to convert them over. All right? We're almost cannibalistic down there. All right? Probably about to eat each other eventually. All right? That's what I'm trying to get us to.
Yeah.
Where the whole world is we're all Hannibal Lecters, just living here and living our life. Really dark there. I know, really dark turn there. I know.
So what do you do if you're walking down a dark alley and vegans start approaching you though? Like what do you do?
Oh, easy. Pull out like a McDonald's burger or something, and then they'll all be scared. You'll scare them away.
Let me ask you: is the emotional trauma that you have faced from vegans worse than the physical trauma that those animals have to go through before they get to your plate?
No, because the animals, they do technically have to die for me to like sustain myself, but I feel like that's a necessary sacrifice they have to make in order for this world to keep spinning. Apex predators and building buildings and stuff like that. We got stuff to do.
Well, we go to the supermarket. We're not, in the wild like these apex predators. We're like picking our meat off the shelf.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
it all depends.
Yeah,
Some are hunter and gatherers. I got family members that live on a farm. They'll kill the chicken, eat the chicken, and eat the eggs. So.
So, being that you have a dog at home, what would stop you from, or why don't you eat your dog?
She ain't dead yet, and I don't think she'll be good. But if it came down to it and it was me or her, she's definitely got it here.
But let's say it's not you or her, you're just everyday life. Like, it's not you or the animal, you both can live.
Oh, well, then she'd be fine. That's why I give her dog food. But if it ever came to a point, she's dog food.
Right.
She's going to be dog food for me.
Every day, I mean, you live, here in Kansas City, I'm guessing?
Oh,
So you could go to the grocery store and choose so many other products. But why do you choose the meat product if you have other options?
Because we've been accustomed to it. That's what we do, and it's been all that going on. So been eating meat for so long, it's probably in our system and kind of like poisoning us slowly but surely. And we're kind of like to the point to where we like have a need for it. So you get like a withdrawal symptoms when you're not eating it.
It is an addiction.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, of course.
We've been doing it for a long time, but I have to start asking, just because we've been doing certain things for a long time, does that make them just or okay?
No. Because they did slavery for a long time. That don't mean it was okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just because people do it doesn't make it okay. Right. But there are things that have to happen in order for other things to happen. Right. And for that to be a thing, if vegans want us to stop eating meat, they need to be able to come up with a food source that's affordable and available for everybody, and it can be done.
I love that you said this, and I think that is the future, and that is where they're working towards. And so you've probably picked up on it by now, but Seymour and Loudermilk, the law firm, it's a fake law firm. You picked that.
Loudermilk, come on now.
But what is not fake, and
you got me.
We got you. Oh, no.
Macaulay Culkin face.
The emotional trauma. But what is real is what's happening to billions of animals. They're, forcefully impregnated. They're mutilated. They have their throats slit.
Imagine it. Yeah, slaughterhouses are insane. Now, I do feel like that's not fair. That an animal only grows up in captivity and gets killed. Right. I feel like you should be able to see the world, and then when it's your time to go on this plate, man.
But 98% of animals are factory farmed, and not only that, at the end of the day, who are we to decide when they have to die?
No, I feel like, that's what I said. I feel like they should be able to live a natural life, and then if they die of natural causes, then we get to eat them.
Oh, okay.
You ever seen Avatar?
Yeah.
It's like that. They gotta.
Yeah.
That's here for us, so we can sustain them, and then when we use the bathroom, they get back to the earth and then feed them again, and it's a cycle of life.
Yeah, and if this were an actual system, that would basically mean that we would never really eat meat, because
No, not for real. You'll eat like other stuff. It's a lot of other things to eat.
Yeah.
But because it's so commercialized, it's a totally different type of thing. When it comes to that.
We kill chickens at 6 weeks old. We grow them, and then kill them at 6 weeks old.
Just think about it. Think about all the chickens they kill and then don't eat. Think about how much meat. Think about how much meat and food is out there that's not getting eaten.
Yeah.
And it's just sitting there. They killed them just for the hell of killing them.
Totally. And if we actually let them live their lives, I mean, cows can live up to 20 years.
Yeah, then you just can get the Angus once it's done after 20 years. It's 20 years to ripen and get all nice and good, and you can have them.
Okay, so are you going to start doing this?
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to anybody on here. Just cause I'm aware of it doesn't mean I'm gonna change anything. I'm just gonna keep living my life. I already don't eat too much meat as it is, because it's not good for you. You guys shouldn't eat. Lay off the red meat and get off the meat, period.
Yeah.
It's killing you.
Yeah.
But that's on people. I'm not here to tell people how to live their life. That's not my job. But if they want Spectrum Internet, they can always come see me, Wayne Poole. I'm a Spectrum agent. Please, if you need any internet, come see me.
Okay, they will definitely come and see you. And I think that you say so many good points, and I think that if you really stick with your morals and your values that you already have, you would be vegan.
I mean, I probably would, but it's how they make food costs and all this stuff going down. It's incredibly expensive, and it's incredibly hard to have energy on top of eating that many calories of healthy food and being able to afford it and live in a society.
Well, next time you go into the grocery store, look at some of the cheapest foods in the aisles. It's the lentils, which are very high in protein and very cheap. It's the rice, it's the beans, it's the tofu, which is very high in protein.
But then they're going to have right next to it, they're going to have 30-cent noodles and 50-cent hot dogs and stuff like that.
50 cent
So,
hot. But in the long term, you're going to be on medication.
I'm not talking about I'm going to eat that crap.
No.
I'm not eating any of that crap. I'm just saying somebody else as opposed. It'll be hard.
Yeah.
Now me, I understand how it is. I understand the ball game. It's just it's outtake and intake. So however much you put out is how much you got to kind of take in. So whatever calories and energy you need to put out, you need to put that much back in order to sustain yourself. You don't need to overeat. You don't need to be where you're lethargic and you're just overweight and obese and stuff. Just eat enough to sustain. If people just get enough and take what they can and stop overtaking stuff, the world will be a better place just from that.
Totally. And listen, it's great that there's so many benefits to eating plant-based, but veganism really isn't about health. It's just about animals.
It's about animals, not
it's
dying.
not hurting and
the same.
exploiting animals.
It's not vegetarian. Vegetarian is two different things.
Exactly.
For the point of time, I was a pescatarian. I will only eat fish.
I was too
I
at
know
one
about
point.
I know about the different diets.
Yeah.
So you gotta be able to have different foods and just experience different things just to understand the different walks of life and if it's sustainable for you.
Yeah, it's like with veganism, it's really this mindset of like either you are against animal abuse and exploitation, you live that throughout your life by not eating animals, wearing them, going to shows that use them, or you just don't think about it and you stay blind to it and you get mad at the messenger, the vegans, for sharing the truth.
Because it's incredibly hard because for anybody truth is an incredibly hard thing to hear because hearing truth means that your life is a lie.
Yes.
So
you're a smart guy. Thanks for saying that.
I've been here. I've been here. I've been living multiple lives. I know how this goes.
Yeah, man. I can tell you're wise beyond your years, and that's why I'm like, I could totally see you being vegan.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when it comes to that, personally, I don't have a preference on what I eat. I just make sure I eat what I need to. So I don't say like I'm not gonna eat any meat at all. I'm not gonna say I don't eat anything like that at all. But I'm not gonna say that I'm opposed to. I don't want to eat that ever again. You know what I mean? I could probably do a little bit of both.
Maybe you take it day by day, but every time you sit down at a meal, you got to ask yourself: is this something that hurt an animal or that didn't? How can I make the world a more peaceful, better place? And every day we make that choice.
I don't want to think like that on everything because I would have to think like that on everything. I got on leather shoes.
What if you were the victim?
I have on leather shoes right now.
But I had leather shoes too. The point is that going forward, we can make better choices.
Yeah, we just got to try to make the
when
better
we
ones.
know better, we do better.
Yep.
And so every single day we can make that choice that either helps animals or that hurts them. And what kind of world do we want to create?
Yeah, you want to create a world where everybody is kind of equal and all that type of stuff. But it's just a hierarchy. It's going to be hard to get.
The change starts with us.
Yeah.
We don't have to think about what everybody else is doing. But today, you and me
we can both make a conscious decision to say that we're vegans. But I'm not a vegan, you guys.
Yeah, not yet.
But I am on the path to not wanting to eat no damn meat no more.
Oh, good. Yes. And don't forget about dairy
Shout
and
out
eggs.
to Dr. CB.
Yes.
Shout out to Dr. CB, all right?
Yes, yo, man. Seriously,
right,
the
man.
alkaline diet.
No, I know, yeah. I know about that. Trust me, I know about all that type of stuff. I'm trying to live healthy. I'm trying to live forever, actually. So
Okay.
this is gonna happen. We're gonna see.
Thank you. Well, I hope that you do live forever when you go vegan because, the kinder guy, you need to be around for a while.
I'm trying to be around forever, man.
Yeah.
This is forever stuff.
You're the best.
Immortals.
What was your name?
Wayne.
Wayne, thank you so much. I'm Jamie, and this is Jamie's Corner. And
Jamie's Corner. Hey,
Jamie's Corner.
It's been real. Also, hey, go check out my podcast, His Blunt Podcast.
Okay, cool. You're the best, Wayne. Take care. Good luck. He's trying to live forever. If he says he goes vegan, I would definitely hope that he lives forever because then he could advocate on behalf of the animals for a long time. But if he's eating animals and trying to live forever, that would be bad. That would be really bad. That was great.